Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Last time, we've entered the 13th, the Void. And it's pretty much as bad as we expected it to be. Crawling with Void Scent, and just a fun place to be. And then we met Zero here. Well, we didn't know her by Zero beforehand, we knew her as Xenos' avatar. Called that. I'm trying to figure out though, why there's a random duty calls here. And he thinks we're being followed, and I'm very curious to see where this is going to end up. Upon proceeding, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh god. We're going straight into a popcorn and a duty calls. Wow. Well, this is going to be a good way to start this episode. If you like and enjoy this sort of thing, make sure to keep subscribed so I can keep making more crazy content like this. Level sync in effect. Here we go. Yeah, running through this dungeon, it wasn't too bad. I did find one of Golbez's generals on charge.
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Very well.
Oh boy. Yeah, she may look human, but she's still a void scent. The shadows in this place are not fun. Oh.
You're mine!
You again! Knew it! So he did survive.
That I should miss my mark.
That fiend again? But we struck it down, watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world.
Oh.
And I am free to return whensoever I please.
Anyone got any white orosite in their back pocket?
Death doesn't exist. Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty. But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
No wonder these guys take to eating each other constantly.
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. My mouth waters at the memory.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you're gonna piss off Varshan.
I must devour you too. Yes, I must. Drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
The hell is that? Oh god dang it. He's restoring all the void scent in this area.
If it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
Yeah, but we gotta find some way to make sure they stay down this time. Zero, any ideas? Zero?
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That you would. But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger.
Ah, crud.
We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
Yeah, Ishtola, would you just feed her already?
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast.
Oh.
Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier.
Here we go. Same classic music again. Go again. Alright, well this ended a little worse than I thought it would. Come on!
Every soul in this domain serves me now. Come, feast upon their flesh.
Dang it.
The castle answers his call.
Of course it does.
We do well to break up this feast quickly.
Trying.
Then let's see these guests on their way.
There's a lot of them, unfortunately, and I'm working through them as fast as I can. Not much of a DPS. There we go.
Behold the power of the Archfiend of Earth!
The Archfiend of Earth, huh? Dang, he's just gonna res them again. Well, that was useless.
He hastens their regeneration.
We are deathless!
Uh-oh.
You cannot defeat that which cannot die!
No, but I can friggin' try. Come on. Dang, here. Oh, for sure that actually almost hit me. Oh my god. Can we please just find something to stick these guys' ether in before they respawn? Because this is getting irritating.
Our foe has too great an advantage.
We need to drag him out of this damnable beast.
Yeah, got any good ideas how to do that?
Stand together!
Hiya.
There's no end in sight.
No, there isn't.
A retreat may be in order.
I'm just getting irritated at this point. Seriously.
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Zero! Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
There is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
Hiya. Ishtola, would you please just go settle up?
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing. Your name.
Oh.
You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
A name for which I did not ask. But that I nevertheless did accept.
Oh, finally. heck is that?
They've been crystallized.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
And handy. I'll keep him from coming back. Surprisingly, she's a hell of a fighter, too.
Satisfied?
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
What is this? What have you done?
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well.
Oh?
You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine.
Fine. Round 2 with this crazy SOB. I can handle that.
However, in the end, a debt is a debt. I will repay it here and now.
She can turn void scent into crystal.
Very handy trick there.
You will tremble before my true strength.
Oof. That didn't hurt that bad.
Attend to the minions first.
How? Can't target them.
Be gone.
Oh, that works. Oh, come on.
That's far enough.
She's not gonna get to all of them. There she goes. Now she's getting the last of them.
Trickery will not
You call it trickery, I call it getting shit done.
Reinforcements!
This will hurt.
Impressive.
This is getting crazy fast. Huh. Convenient, I just used my shield. Cursebind? Oh no, you don't, you little shit. Give me something to target. There it is.
We must help her!
I'm trying to help her. I'm not exactly the best DPS here.
Another debt to repay.
I have to keep it facing this way.
I must deal with you first. I'll kill you all myself.
Finally getting serious, though. Very well. Let us return the favor.
Keep it up. this BS again.
This place will be your grave!
Not at the rate you're fighting, buddy. I pretty much got you on the ropes.
This is nothing. We must stop him now!
Everyone, to me!
Getting a little hairy here.
Everything you've got!
I'm giving it everything I got. The stacks are getting larger. Well, that was fun. All right, time to stick him in a little crystal.
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again!
Will you?
What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this? To seal ether in crystal. Memoria. But how?
Memoria?
How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom. Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
So that's her power, Memoria. I mean, you could have just ate him too. Should really take this out of this zone. Take all these out of here. Throw them in the sun or something. Or echo out to it, that works too. Golbez and his 4 archfiends.
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, have called you four hither. I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, but what of the promised gift? In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact, and pray we are not disappointed.
I'm assuming she's the wind one.
Very well. Behold.
It's the dragon!
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether.
He's using her as a battery.
This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my four archfiends.
So this was their forms before they became the Archfiends.
As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
Oh, no, he's keeping her alive. Just torturing her. Oh, Varshan's gonna be beyond pissed when we tell him this.
Are you all right?
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, this is gonna be a hell of a tale.
The Void Sense essence remains, but it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scameleone called them. I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I receive my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Right.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Right. Still owes her some ether.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
I said we should bring a bunch of crystals with us next time.
That makes us even, I trust. Right then. When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
Yep. Is it just me or the knot's getting smaller?
A dragon resembling a great worm. I dare to hope that it was Ashdaya.
It probably was.
Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
Well. Oh, we're gonna fade out for this? Oh, I see. That's where the quest actually ends. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I cut the storyline off a little earlier because we're already at the 20-minute mark. Sheesh.
In light of our recent experiences, I expect we all have questions. I trust Zero can answer some few of them. We should still be owed at least that much, I dare say.
Yeah, if not, well, there's, 3 more of us who can supply her with some ether if need be. Estinian? Let's see us groping in the dark. Lovely. That's the World of Darkness theme.
Dekumon, you've come to the 13th before, yes? You fought Void Sent here. Yeah? But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand.
Yeah, they seemed to stay dead at the time, yeah. I was in a bit of a rush, just didn't have time to wait around and see, yeah. We were kind of blitzing, and the fact that the Cloud of Darkness is still dead.
From what I know of your foray, I can hardly blame you. Perhaps they returned after you left. But if they didn't, there must be a reason why.
Something to do with the Crystal Tower, maybe?
There are circumstances in which we're unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow. But in the process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into distinct void scent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey. a fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet despite his greater strength, Scarlamione managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability.
Or it could be common to the Archfiends.
I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us about it? What you saw should speak for itself. I can bind the ether of the soul in crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I am told that heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Auracite. Are they in Memoria one and the same? Auracite. I do not know this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite similar. How does one come to wield Memoria, and what happened to your peers? I've never thought about that. I do know, though, that Voidsent can't use the power. I assume I can because I'm mortal in part.
Ah, well that's good to know. We can't be sealed in crystal by Voidsent.
I see. Zero, I wish to ask you about the man called Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then, we must try talking to the other Voidsent again. Let us entrust that task to Dekumon. His echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, he should be able to maintain his composure better than a concerned sibling.
Ouch. Called out, Varshan.
That I cannot deny. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces to begin with, perhaps.
Fine.
Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime.
Alright, back to questioning people. Back to the same crowd as before, huh?
So, the clever one hasn't been eaten? If no one wants it, then perhaps...
Don't even try it, buddy. Wouldn't work out well for you, I promise.
Golbez! Of course I know of him. Only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee. Though soon there will be nowhere to run.
It seems the Archfiends keep only those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. This reminded me a lot of Digital Devil Saga. You know, the strong devour the weak, eat or be eaten. And crazy spider lady over here.
If someone who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return. Then I may bask in her gaze again.
Yeah, good luck with that. He's a rock now, and I don't think he's ever coming back.
Golbez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the Archfiends. They are very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, she did.
Seems the Archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. Well, and we've managed to slay one. I wonder if this Golbez questline is going to wrap itself up by the end of the patches. Maybe that's... that might actually be.
The tasty one returns to tempt me. I mustn't eat you.
Yeah, don't even try it. I got a Golbez as a buddy.
Golbez. I know of him from those I've eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him.
With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have need to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. That's no surprise. Alright, well, let's compare notes here.
Welcome back, Dekumon. Were you able to learn aught of value?
Not really. Didn't seem like it was all that valuable. We know he's got a bunch of Archfiend generals. We know they're basically conquering territory, and that's basically about all we learned.
So countless Voidsent answer to the Archfiends, who in turn answer to Golbez, as your vision did suggest. Skarlamion's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the Archfiends conquer other domains.
The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other Archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. But that said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this island.
Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I am determined to save my sister Asjaja. If there is even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? I've got in the way of my world already. If you want help, offer payment. None here will aid you but out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this less a request and more a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve?
If you accompany us, we can offer you protection. Surely you must desire something. Name it, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's ether, but there's got to be something more than just that.
I have no purpose. Why would I desire anything? That's why I didn't bother to resist when the ones here fell upon me. What matters in a world that's already dead? By that logic, you've no reason to refuse our requests. The payment need but be to your satisfaction, correct? Did I not already say as much from the start? Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in ether. But that's all you had to say. Everything else was superfluous.
Sheesh. Fair point. Where to now? Either a place the Archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary.
I know the latter. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this island? I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. And now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures near the terraces. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one. But regardless of size, all can be won over with ether. Excellent. Let us go and find our mount at once.
Oh boy. Man, we're gonna need more people to start supplying ether at this rate. Oh, don't tell me we're being watched. Of course we're being watched.
Not good. Lord Golbez must hear of this.
I keep forgetting I can mount up here. It would make this running around so much faster. Let's actually talk to everybody for a change.
Zero will best know how to handle the creatures. Let us watch and learn. Were I here in my true form, I would be able to carry you all. But even were it possible to so enlarge the gate, the risk would be too great.
Yeah, Golbez himself would probably walk right out.
Not all void sense can fly. It stands the reason that some would be made to serve as mounts. We should be able to find a mount here. With the castle in disarray, the creatures will be hungry. Just a little ether should suffice. Are you ready?
Leave Troya Keep. Alright. Let's get some flying mantas up in here. At least I'm assuming that's what we're picking up.
There it is.
Oh. That's big. That's definitely not a flying manta. Oh. Ether lure. Not a lot of communication going on here.
Good. It agrees to serve. Get on.
Alright. Alright. Holy cow, this thing is bigger than I thought it was originally. Woo boy. I think this was a raid boss at some point. Something close to it. This is where she was in that last cutscene. Basically a void slum. My man doing the passage of arms. Well, hopefully we're strong enough for not getting mobbed here right from the get-go.
What is this place?
My domain. In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs.
Is that what we're gonna call it? Pariah?
What's that? Mortals! They're mortals! What's enticing you here? Let me have some, let me have some!
Oh, God. Easy there.
Not fair.
Alright, you can turn off the demon aura now. They got the hint, apparently.
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word.
Oh, that'll do.
Follow me.
Interesting place, man. So what is this place called? Zero's Domain. It's just called Zero's Domain.
This is my abode. The others won't come near, so you may be at ease. While they know their place, if tantalizing ether were to walk by, I can't guarantee they wouldn't pounce.
So keep on our toes here.
It is a void's nature to consume, their sole purpose. Even if in the pursuit of ether may lead to their undoing, many succumb to instinct. But any to succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain's one and only rule, and it is absolute.
Oh, damn. She rules with an iron scythe. Nowhere to run.
Consider yourselves duly warned. If you wish to go among the void sent here, that is your choice to make. All have fled from one master or another, but whether any of those masters in turn served Golbez, I do not know. You must ask them yourselves. Most have traveled to your world, so it shouldn't be difficult to communicate. We shall go about making inquiries at once. Thank you for your counsel. Once we've learned all we can, let us reconvene at yonder plaza.
Uh-huh.
You're going too, of course, in which case I shall accompany you. I only wish to observe. Do not expect me to help.
Sheesh, fine.
Then it's settled. I'm ready when you are.
Oh. Speak with Zero and have her accompany you.
Ready? Then lead the way. I leave it to you to decide with whom you speak.
Zero is now accompanying you and is completely useless. Other than to keep everybody in line and have various talking points, apparently.
I call this my abode, but spend hardly any time here. I return only for meditation. While physical wounds can be healed by replenishing one's ether, you can't preserve your form if you lose sight of yourself. Such is the risk inherent in consuming another's soul. It dilutes your sense of self, alters you inside and out. To guard against this, I meditate, visualize who I am, in a place all my own.
Huh. I wonder then if that's what was happening with you and Xenos. He basically overrode that self-control and you lost sight of who you were. Curious. Also, apparently I can mount up here. I should be using that.
To walk around with her like that, You're her minion, then? You know I don't take minions. He has some questions, and I want you to answer them.
Come on, talk about Golbez.
Golbez? I don't know that one. Only Skathath. When she led us beyond the veil, I grew scared and fled. I've been here since. I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That's all I can tell you. Skathath was a powerful voidsent who ruled over a vast domain. That was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she has any connections to Golbez.
Yeah, I already know about her. The fact that we have killed her, watched her get eaten by Diabolos, and then killed Diabolos in turn. That was fun. Stay away from me. If you don't want to be eaten, stay away. Dude, Zero's right here. You really want to try anything?
Golbez. Golbez. I've heard the name before. Oh, I remember.
Are we speaking of a great crusade? I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious.
A crusade, you say? From whom did you hear this?
Farfaro. He was a minion of another minion. Went on and on about the terrible things he saw.
I see. Perhaps Farfarello can tell us more.
But of course I have to find the third person beforehand. There we go. Maybe I can make the music just a touch nicer. Amenable, really?
You're one of the mortals. Is it true? When you die over there, you really die?
Yep.
So it is. So it is. What brings you here then?
Looking for a dragon, and apparently we need to find Golbez.
Ah yes, Golbez. He seeks strong minions to go his army, so I hear. But recently, he stopped doing that. Instead, he devours all.
Interesting.
Perhaps he's gathered enough fodder and is now intent on bolstering his own strength. A sure sign that he is about to make a move. Satisfied with what you've learned? Ah, but let's step away before you become too tempting to resist.
Oh, and I lost my talkie spot because I didn't get to it fast enough. Ah, poo. Ah, well.
It seems the rumors of Golbez reach even my remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his crusade, whatever that may be. But I must say, I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Golbez's army. It's a miracle he survived serving an archfiend.
I assume you know them.
I suppose I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us. Constantly in fear of being devoured, he seldom consults with others. The only one he's comfortable with is Citarillo. He's a fellow coward who runs the instant he senses a threat, and won't stop until he's exhausted. When their hunger grows too intense, they feed on each other's ether. Such is their relationship.
So they're basically married.
But I ramble. You intend to seek out Farfarello, I presume?
Yes.
Then I'll come with you. He's less likely to hide that way.
Meanwhile, elsewhere. Golbez's throne room. Down one archfiend. Oh.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troy, they defeated Scarmalione.
Mm-hmm.
I struggle to believe it. They're very small, my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmalione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria.
Yep.
Now there's something I've not heard for an age. Gonna bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. And the very notion was an absurd! Lifting our gun, drowned in darkness. As well we all.
Hmm?
And yet Scarmalione still does not answer.
Mm-hmm.
Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer.
Weakest? Damn it. Figure so.
If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Oh dear.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Goddess. I, Barbaricia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
Let me guess, you want the last of the dragon's ether?
What do you desire?
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
The insolence. Noble place.
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Defection, huh?
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail you.
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Oh, well. That was interesting.
Farfelo keeps to the fringes of my domain. This way.
Which way is this way? And another talkie spot just popped up. Ask about Farfurlow's hiding place.
The Void sent here don't answer to a master. They can do as they please. But all must answer to the hunger, and seek out prey when they need ether. Except Farfurlo and Citarillo, that is. They are content to take from one another. Barring an incident, they dare not venture out. When he takes flight, Citarillo will not seek shelter until he is utterly spent. Farfurlo, on the other hand, prefers to hide in the same place. Come.
They're gonna be two of those little gremlin things, aren't they? Oh, well, there's Citarillo. There's the ghost one.
Oh, whatever will I do now? Citarillo, this is rather unexpected. Where is Farfurlo? Farfurlo isn't here anymore. He's left. Yes, that's right. Left? That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he's gone, all right. What do you want me to say? Oh. Then off he flees, as he is wont to do. But something about this doesn't sit well with me. What do you make of Citarillo's behavior?
He seemed frightened. Perhaps someone had threatened him? I don't think he was telling the truth, no. He's full of it.
So you think so too?
Mm-hmm.
As he says, Farfurlo is gone, but that is quite unusual.
So?
As is the fact that Citarillo, who was clearly frightened by something, chose not but flee, but instead hid here, where Farfurlo usually... No. You must go after Citarillo, now.
Oh. Farfurlo's the spy, isn't he? He's the little head thing we saw spying on us. Oh, that has to be it, isn't it? Oh, Citarillo. Got a word with you.
Citarillo, we need to talk. There's no time. The wind rises. We must flee.
Oh shoot, she's already coming.
The wind rises. What is he talking about?
I'm sure we'll find out soon.
After him.
God dang it. Speak with Citarillo again. We're gonna be doing this gag for a while, huh? There you are, you little bugger.
Oh, what's gotten into you? What do you mean the wind rises? When the wind rises, she comes. Barbaricia. Barbaricia? Who in the world is that? We must flee, all of us. There's no time. Whee! I don't sense anything, but he seems convinced. It's a dead end beyond. We'll corner him.
Nowhere left to run.
Oh, we're doomed! There's nowhere left to run! What are you running from? I already told you! Barbarosia, the Archfiend of Wind!
Ah, crap.
Archfiend, you say? Oh, you will all be devoured or forced to serve, to fight in the crusade. But it makes no difference. In the end, all are eaten by her or her enemies. I didn't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. I see. That explains everything. Almost. I thought it was Farfarello who used to serve an Archfiend, not you. Not you, who always ran at the first sight of trouble. You who now speak as though you were Barbarosia's minion. There's only one explanation.
He devoured Farfarello, didn't he? Shit. He has his memories in there.
Indeed, that would account for his uncharacteristic behavior. So, is that the way of it? Did you devour Farfarello? And not just a portion of his ether, but his entire being. How did you know? You forgot to wipe your chin. It wasn't only your behavior that felt strange. You felt strange, as if there was more than you present. Now, I don't believe you would have lost control. More likely it was at Farfarello's behest. Yeah, I can't hide anything from you. I admit it. Farfarello didn't leave. I ate him. He feared Barbarosia more than anything, hated the endless fighting. So, he begged me to devour him, that he would never have to fight again. Rather than an eternity of fighting, he chose a moment of pain. Oh, for all the good it did, I can still hear his voice in my head. He's frightened, so very frightened.
Damn.
When you're eaten, your essence is blended with that of your devourer, and though you have no control, your consciousness in part endures. Were this a world where the wheel of life and death still turned, the soul wouldn't linger so stubbornly. In time, it would return to the great flow. But there's no such end here, no escape. All know this. In making his choice, Farfarello must have been desperate indeed. And now that desperation has joined with Citrello's fear, driving him to act erratically.
Wonder what would happen if we took you guys back to the Ethereal Sea.
This place would be...
Oh, sorry, that's Citrello's voice.
This place will become a battlefield. We don't want to be eaten. Neither me nor Farfarello. But there's nowhere to go, nowhere! Then tell me about Barbarosia. I would know who it is we face. Oh, it's too late! Jesus God is here! And no one can escape her winds, no one!
Look, man, I fought Garuda. I'm pretty sure I can take whatever this crazy chick can throw at me.
Barbarosia! She has come!
Oh. Is that her domain right there?
And she's brought her domain with her.
Ah.
The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt.
Actually, she's after you.
Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
Fine.
I can't bear it! Eaten and being eaten! I only want to be left in peace!
She gonna Memoria him?
You and me both.
Oh. Well, looks like we're in for another fight.
One of the Archfiends approaches.
Mm-hmm.
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
Oh. You know, she ain't half bad. And then the evil grin comes up and I'm like, nope, never mind, she's crazy. That's a big ass sword.
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
So you're Barbaricia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear.
How the hell with that?
And what is this pitiful domain? Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery.
Damn. Well, that was short. And then she vacs up the ether. You know, Zero's gonna have some words for this. Jesus.
Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell?
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say?
Oh dear.
Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Oh, never gonna happen.
Where is she? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain.
Oh no. Oh, you're probably the trial fight, aren't you? I know all the trials for this, basically this expansion are integrated into the main story, so I'm betting you're a trial fight, aren't you?
You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
Now the big question is, can I get Zero to lift a finger to actually help seal her? If not, well, fighting her is basically pointless.
What's the plan then?
I mean, go after Barbaricia, what else? If we go, we'll be playing into her hands. Yeah, we gotta go after her. Now the question is, how much ether is Zero gonna charge us for the assist?
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain. We must be no less than fully prepared.
We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
Of course.
I shall pay it.
Ooh.
So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbaricia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
Well, alright. Gonna pay up in dragon ether, huh? That's definitely an arena up there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hi, Estinian.
The less time we give the enemy to prepare, the better. If everyone is ready, then let us set forth. Indeed, and yet my heart weighs heavy for those Barbacia had struck down. Were it not for us, she would not have come here. Should you require a moment, Zero? For what? Barbacia took what she could. She was wise to strike quickly, as we would be.
Agreed. This is no time for sentiment. Only the battle matters now. God dang it. Well, fine. Judging by the clock here, this is probably a good spot to stop. Alright, we'll save this for a little later. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.